What's up, guys? It's James back here on day 21 of his HIMS trials. This week, I wanted to go over what my weight loss is and kind of my mental state and what's going on in the next few weeks of my personal journey. We're about to have a baseline, so I wanted to go over it. So, like I said, this is day 21. We're about to start week 4 of this trial, and so far, I'm in a great mood because I've lost 13 pounds so far after not doing so great last week. We started the metformin this week, and it has really kicked in, losing 8 pounds this week. So that's a hefty amount of weight this week. But I've noticed a lot of things into that, so I'm going to get into it. We're going to be able to establish a great baseline this week, and I'm really excited about that for the next 2 months, so I can kind of gauge how much I can really lose and like what's a healthy amount to lose during this time. So for the next 2 months, we're going to be able to figure out like the caloric intake that I can take in and like what I'm going to be able to do. So my mental health has really been stabilizing on the pills because now we're at a stable point in the regimen. And I've been able to think pretty clearly. I've been able to focus really well. And by being able to focus, I've been able to not snack at late night times. I've been able to collect my thoughts during the day. And I've been able to articulate the things that I want to say quite a bit easier. So the Wellbutrin is really working when it comes to articulating things. What I have noticed though is it makes it to where I cannot multitask as well, and that kind of sucks. I love multitasking. That's my ADHD superpower, is multitasking. I really do like being able to do 20 things at once, and I'm able to accomplish all my tasks and goals all the time. So that's never been a problem for me. So that's been a little bit of a trial and tribulation for me, is not being able to do so many things at once. I have to really focus on one or two things, but work-wise, it's been phenomenal. I've been able to get so much more done at work, and I've been able to focus more on some of my learning at work. So that's been an awesome goal that I've been able to achieve at work. With food cravings, it's really knocked those down. So like at night times, I don't really want to eat an entire candy bar. I'll just have one piece and put the rest away. And I'll have like a little piece of like pretty healthy chocolate around my bed, like a dark chocolate or something. And I'll just take one piece and the rest is there, and it'll sit there for like a whole week. Like I have a chocolate bar by my bed right now, and I just had one piece, and that's all I've had. Also during the day, snacking with chips and stuff, it's been really down. I really don't even snack all that much. Another thing that I've noticed is my alcohol intake is extremely down. Like I don't even feel like drinking very much anymore. Like just even having a beer, it's not really there. Maybe a Miller Lite here and there when I'm out with the wife, but that's severely down as well. There's a lot of things going on in my personal life, which is usually when I use that crux for drinking, but I just haven't. I've just been able to deal with it in my head and kind of talk about it a little bit more and provide actions on that. So it's been kind of cool. There's also been a lot of stuff going on in my work. It's been a little tough lately, but I don't mind. I've been able to strive through it, and it's been working out really well. I've been able to come up with solutions versus just kind of complaining about the problems that I've been having. So it's been interesting. It's been different. I really enjoy that. Another side effect that I've noticed that is a little bothersome to me is I've been having a lot more acne. Like I've been having a lot more stuff pop up on my face. I really don't have acne. I really didn't have acne as a kid, and now I'm having it. I have to go get stuff for my face to clean it off. My inner thighs and stuff have been getting a little bit more acne, and that kind of sucks. So I had to get some stuff to take care of it. So that's another cost on top of what this is already costing. So just keep that in mind. You may run into that. That was not a side effect that it said. I am still getting headaches here and there. They've gone away. They're not as frequent, but I was getting them once a day. Now I'm getting them like every other day or so. So they are starting to stabilize and go away. I hope that continues because I really hate getting headaches, and I really don't like taking ibuprofen and stuff for that. That just kind of defeats the purpose of one med for another med. No, thank you. I'm not into that. Another thing that I wanted to talk about this week is I have been in a caloric deficit, but a big one. I don't want to eat because the metformin really messes with my stomach, and it makes me not want to eat, and hence the caloric deficit. So when I don't want to eat, I just don't eat all day. And I figured out that fried foods do not agree with me at all. Like I'm talking no air fryer foods, nothing. They don't work with me. They don't jive. So I've been kind of sticking to other things like pastas and stuff like that. That's been okay, but they kind of still upset my stomach. So I've been trying to find things that have been working for me. Cereals working for me. Just salads, sandwiches, tuna fish sandwiches, those have been working for me. So I'm trying to stay on low calorie things that are kind of not super healthy for me, but okay. Like last night, I cooked hamburgers. I would normally cook like for me and Joe, I'd cook like to 8. I cooked 4 last night. I ate 1. And I didn't even get through the whole thing. I got through half of it first, and I had to come back like 2 hours later, eat the other half. And no fries, nothing else on the side, just that. And in the morning, I had a breakfast shake, and that was pretty much my entire meal for all day. And I know that's not enough calories for the day, but I didn't do a whole lot of activity. So that's how it went. So I'm going to work on eating calories. I need to get more calories in me, and I need to get more protein in me, and I need to start that as soon as possible because I am losing motivation to go work out because I don't have enough energy to make it through the day. So I need to get those proteins and energies in me. So if you're taking this, know that it's going to make you not want to eat. And you do need to take in those proteins and energies. So I'm going to work on that this week. I'll get back to you guys on how I did that. I'm going to force myself to make sure I take those protein shakes and kind of get that energy in me. I love eating red meats. I like eating protein. I really do. And I'm going to pick that back up this week. That's my goal. So with that said, I have a lot of goals this week. And I think with the way that the medication is stabilizing, I'm excited to start this final week of this month. And I'm excited to start this final 9 days into this 30-day first segment. And I want to establish that baseline and get myself into this next progression of this because it's going to be awesome. I think it's starting to finally fill out and work. 13 pounds in 21 days is quite a bit. It actually kind of scared me this morning when I jumped on there. I was like, oh, this is a lot. Because coming from last week where I only lost 2 pounds, I think it was, but an inch off my waistline was, a little disappointing. But this week it was like, whoa. So that metformin is working, but it's doing it in a way that I didn't necessarily like. I want to get back my energy. I don't like being tired around 6 o'clock. I do wake up at 4 in the morning for work, so that's something that does happen. But I usually can go until about 9 o'clock at night. That's usually when I go to bed. And especially when I'm the manager at work, I have to be up till 9, 10 o'clock. So can't be doing that. Got to be able to at least last till 9 o'clock at night. And also to hang out with my wife after work. She gets off at 5 o'clock. So with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. Hey, thank you guys for following me on this journey if you're watching these videos. I really do appreciate it. This HIMS thing is very scary to me. I'm trying to be open and transparent about what's going on with my body and my mental state and everything that's going on in my life. It's really trying to dive in and trying to figure out kind of what's wrong with me. And as I work through this process, I want to take you along on this journey. It's very therapeutic to talk to just even this camera and get this out there. So I appreciate you for following along. Keep jumping in. I want to see if this works, and it might be able to help some of you guys out there that ain't able to talk about this. I appreciate you. If you like this content, please like and follow, share. If you have some friend that's been questioning this HIMS journey, yeah, let's continue this thing, and you guys have a great time. Until next week, catch you later.